We have with us Welspun India, the management, Dipali Goenka, CEO and Joint MD, to talk a bit about the roadmap for future growth, the outlook on cotton prices and industry, and of course, even the challenges in the sector at the current juncture. Thank you for joining us, Ms. Goenka. It's always a pleasure to have you with us on the show. You know, last fiscal, we saw cotton prices rise, especially following the pink bollworm infestation in cotton crops. How much did these factors affect your business in general and also your numbers, like your margins, etc.?
So I must tell you that, you know, when we talk about what's been happening in the market scenario for cotton, we have actually already started, I mean, it's a kind of a seasonal thing where we stock cotton for 6 months in advance, and we have done that. And given the scenario, the prices will be a little strong, but not that steep as last year. And as you know, that India primarily is a cotton growing country. And the advantage is it is not only the largest producer, but also the largest exporter of cotton. So I think that's where we are at an advantage with our other competition like China and Pakistan. So I think we definitely have that position of strength there. And I think we are good to go as a country on the whole.
Dipali, yes, you sound fairly optimistic about India as well as for the company as a whole. But let's talk about cotton prices, because during FY18 there was quite a bit of volatility of about 19%. What is it looking like this year, and what's the price risk that you're factoring in? Have you also been hedging in order to cope up with the kind of volatility that we've seen in cotton prices?
So when we talk about cotton, I think we already are, I think we are pretty well covered there. And definitely last year was a challenge. This year it is better, and we are completely, we are completely hedged of cotton what we buy, and we have taken care of that actually. And I guess, I mean, we have to take it, and we are completely prepared even in the terms of what we have to see as kind of the way forward for Welspun India as the whole year.
So Dipali, that means regardless of the volatility, given the fact that you're fully hedged, your margins, you would be able to maintain that. Your margins would not be vulnerable to the movement in cotton prices. Would that be correct?
So as of now, we have taken that under consideration. But given that the dynamism that we see in the market that might prevail, we wouldn't be able to say anything. But as of now, as we look at where we are, and of course, as you know, in the change in the dynamics of drawbacks, or in the change of dynamics of what prevails, other than that, we definitely are very well taken care of as we go forward.
Okay, fair enough. You know, Dipali, since we have you and you know, you're such an expert on the industry, I wanted to ask you about the increase in the MSP prices, which did take place in the union budget for Kharif crops. It's now at about 1.5 times the cost of production. You know, do you expect any impact of this on the textile industry?
I think whatever the MSP prices that were there, I think they all have been taken, I mean, the impact on cotton has been considered by, I think, all the manufacturers, and we are very well taken care of.
Now, around 36% of your total sales comes from innovative products. How many inventions have you lined up for this year, and do you aim to increase the share of these innovations going ahead?
I would say that for Welspun India, we primarily are an innovative company, and we already have around 26 patents in our portfolio. And we are very excited about a couple of products that we have already been launching in the marketplace. Hygro itself is a $200 million innovation that we have taken on globally. We have others like a couple of others which we have just recently launched, and we are pretty confident, like and it has already started moving kind of and getting a lot of interest from a lot of retailers. I must add on that WellTrack, which is one of our complete kind of a biggest innovation that we see in traceability, has actually going to find its launch in August for innovation, in one of our retailers globally.
Dipali, that sounds pretty interesting. Hygro itself is a $200 million brand. So how much do these new innovative products contribute to sales currently? And going forward, how do you see the contribution increase?
As we see, today we are around 36 to 40% of our portfolio is innovative products. And as we go forward, it will be more than around 50%. We are completely, we think it's very encouraging to see where we are, and the response that we are getting of our innovative products globally, I think puts us at a very strong position here. When we talk about innovation at Welspun, there are a lot of things that we do. It is not just about creating a product which is not relevant. We do a lot of consumer listening, consumer voicing. What is the consumer talking about? And that is what is taken into consideration while we even launch products which are actually relevant for the different geographies, whether it's United States of America, it is Europe, or even India. So definitely we are in a good position that way.
Would just like to squeeze in one question, a short one at that. What kind of margins do you enjoy for the innovative products?
They are definitely better than what we have, and I think we are definitely in a position that when you have innovative products, nobody else has those products, and we are at a position where we can say that these are the products when they are launched. We do a complete kind of a partnership with our customers in the terms of what is the marketing strategy going to be like, how the product is going to be placed, what the communication is going to be, and definitely, I mean, it does call for that kind of a, yeah.
We'll let you go on that note. Appreciate you joining in today and talking to ET Now about your new products, the kind of volatility that we're seeing in your raw material prices, as well as the expansion plans for the company.